A couple of words now in English about the vice presidential debate. Of course, in the United States, between Kamala Harris, the Democratic Party candidate, the running mate of Joe Biden, and from the right wingers, of course, Mike Pence, the running mate of Donald Trump from the Republican Party side. So it was a totally different kind of debate that the first presidential debate between Biden and Trump, because Trump is not really a classical career politician. He's far from that, and he has a this direct style and so on. And Biden has a temper, and those two, both Kamala Harris and Mike Pence, they are not only career politicians, but they are also with a huge and long experience in these public offices. But they also had they also have a more stabilized temper and personality, so they were not really getting angry at any point. They were expressing some shock about something, but not so. They were talking very politely for first 30 minutes, and then Mike Pence have stated that in one segment, Kamala Harris was too much away from the truth about the Green New Deal, the radical plan that would eliminate most probably some of the energetic elements of the energy system in the United States and some of the domains in the US economy, which is fracking, which is fossil fuels, and so on. And he has said that the Democratic Party under Biden and Kamala Harris are very unspecific about their supporting or not supporting the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal was coined and made by and prepared by the radical left elements of the Democratic Party, with Bernie Sanders and people like that. And Biden had never been specific about his supporting or not supporting this. So he said that he's not supporting it, but Mike Pence and rightly observed that according to the USA Today newspaper, the version of Biden is not that different from the version of Sanders of this Green New Deal, and the moderator has also observed, which was helpful to Mike Pence, that I don't know if it was intended to, but it was helpful because she observed that on the on this Biden Harris page, website, there was it was said that not that they are supporting Green New Deal in this radically leftist version, but or in any version, but they on this website we can see that there is stated that it's very important as a framework or some direction, general direction in which we should be going. So it was really a point scored by Mike Pence, and therefore the Trump Pence side. The only Mike Pence also was very specific about the weakness of Biden on China. Kamala Harris was rather ineptly trying to prove that Trump and Pence lost the trade war on China, and it was very inefficient try, but still a nice try. And but the only point scored really by Kamala Harris was the moment when she pointed out that in 2008 and in all those previous economical crisis years, the administration of Obama and Biden were trying to support the failing American motor car industry in facing the crisis. And to be true, we should say, and it was not said during the debate, but it was the Canadian government who really helped in this thing. But yes, there was some right doing on behalf right doing on the side of Obama and Biden in those years, and she pointed out that they were trying to recover the motor car industry, and in those times, in those days, Mike Pence was against rescuing this motor car industry as the on the base of being the ultra free market guy, which is true, and it was the only real blow on, and the really only, I think, harmful remark that was made by Harris uh, and pointed at Pence. The only really real point scored by Harris during the debate, because she has shown that she is not only about this left wing agenda, and she's not only about these climate things, but she's also in a very concrete way, about also securing some workplaces, which I think could have some good effect on the audience watching the debate. So that was the only good point that was made really by Kamala Harris. All the others were sort of bouncing off from Mike Pence. So Mike Pence was more a little bit more aggressive, not in style, but in his argumentation at the end, in the last part of the debate, when he has pointed out that Obama Biden administration and the Obama Biden people who were still in charge in some branches of the government were trying to spy on the Trump Pence campaign, and so on and so on. So he was as if he was a little bit afraid that he will forget about mentioning those sensitive issues. So he sort of mentioned them one by one at the last minutes of the debate. So to sum up, we can say that Biden was more concrete in the argumentation, and has his points were more efficient, I think, and numerous. So the blows given by him were not as opposed as the remarks that were made by Harris towards Mike Pence. So I think Mike Pence, to sum up, won the debate like 3-1, I would say. But we'll see how the media and the professional media what they will make of it. We'll see.